What's up, guys, and welcome to today's show. Big win yesterday in the Super Sunday clash between Arsenal and Manchester City. Arsenal thrashing City 5-1. And yes, I know my prediction was wrong. I did predict a City win because I didn't see this performance coming from Arsenal. Credit when credit is due. It was an absolutely stellar performance from the Gunners, smashing City at home. And I'm over the moon. I'm completely over the moon. From every player on the pitch, from Raya all the way to Havertz, phenomenal performance. My man in the match was Thomas Partey. I thought he was absolutely phenomenal, like a quarterback, getting the ball on a half turn, turning, putting passes through the lines, controlling the game, short passes, defence splitting passes. He got a goal and he was just dictating. He was dictating the tempo of the game. Phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And a big shout out also to Raya, keeping Arsenal in the game with phenomenal world-class saves when the game was tight. And listen, credit to City, 5-1, Arsenal did deserve it, but, Odegaard scored early on, Havertz assist, Odegaard getting a goal in the first 2 minutes, and then between the Odegaard goal and the Haaland goal, Haaland scored on 55 minutes. It was pretty even. It was pretty even, to be honest. Havertz missing a chance that would have made it 2-0 game done. And he should have buried that. He got the ball. He composed himself. He had a lot of the goal to aim for. And he just shot it wide. And that was a big chance that he missed. Raya keeping us in the game. And Haaland scoring to make it 1-1. And then, straight away, Partey has a shot, made his own luck, deflection, but if you don't shoot, you don't score. Made his own luck, deflection, into the goal, making it 2-1. Arsenal responding straight away after the Haaland goal, and after that, Arsenal just took over. Partey scored, then Lewis-Skelly scores, and the little celebration where he done Haaland's celebration. Well, when Haaland asks, who are you? To Lewis-Skelly, you know who he is now. You know his name now. His name's Lewis-Skelly. Havertz scoring. And it was actually a harder chance than the chance he missed. Beautiful, beautiful goal. He made it himself and it was a beautiful finish from Havertz. And Ranieri scoring. Absolutely so happy for the lad. Short cameo, but, that was a lovely finish. Cut inside. Very similar to Saka. And a lovely, exquisite finish on his left foot. So happy for the lad. I've met him and he's a lovely young man. So yeah, listen, big props to the manager. Big props to the team. Absolutely smashed City. Turned up. And when Gabriel said that, we're going to be waiting for you at the Emirates, he meant it because he was up for it. And the little celebration in Haaland's face. Them two are having a battle all game. And Gabriel, yeah, he meant what he said about wait till we get you back at the Emirates, and we absolutely smashed them. So I'm over the moon. And it was a much needed win. Especially the fact that Liverpool won the game beforehand. They won 2-0. So we needed to win this game to keep the pace with Liverpool. So I give credit when credit's due. Phenomenal from the lads, from the manager and from the team. But I need to say we need to calm down. Sorry to rain on the parade, but I do think that the over-celebration from the team, I think some of the reactions from the fans, yeah, we're happy. But Arsenal have had a habit, especially in this season where we bottled the league, ending 22-23 season, we have a habit of over-celebrating. We were doing it then. We had a gap and we bottled it. But we were over-celebrating before we won anything. And it seems that we're doing it again. It was a bit too much from my viewpoint, the over-celebration. Some of the fan reactions, yeah, we're happy. But listen, Haaland had to remind us that he's won a Premier League. And these lads ain't. We ain't won one in 20 years. We've won nothing under this manager. So we need to calm down. Haaland's won a treble, Champions League, Premier League. He's won 2 Premier Leagues. The season we bottled it and last year. So he's a winner. He's finished second in the Ballon d'Or. Some say that he should have won that Ballon d'Or. But he's finished second in the Ballon d'Or. He's achieved phenomenal things. Things that most Arsenal players It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So we should take his advice and stay humble and have humility, especially as a fan base, because we have not won anything yet. You do not win Premier League titles in February. No. You don't win anything in February. No. So we need to stop acting as if we have and blowing things out of proportion. Now, I'm going to say it. I was embarrassed with the overreaction from the fans. You know, the reaction from certain YouTube channels, from the media. Who cares? We beat City 5-1, but have we won anything? I got texts from some of my mates. I don't mind a bit of banter, but I text them back, have we won it? Are we going to win it? And they didn't reply. Because the answer is, if Liverpool win their game in hand, that's going to be 9 points. And that's going to be a massive hurdle to overcome. And if Arne Slot comes in his first season and wins the Premier League with a team that he inherited from Jurgen Klopp, a very good team, but let's be honest, a team that completely capitulated towards the back end of last season. He only introduces Federico Chiesa, a phenomenal player, but he's been injured most of the season, only coming in playing games now. He cost about 15 million, so he's hardly spent any dough. He's not bought anyone this season. I mean, this January transfer window. And he looks like he's come to the Premier League and is making it look easy. And Mikel Arteta has been in situ for 5, going on 6 years, and has done absolutely nothing. If we finish second again this season, his greatest achievement as Arsenal manager will be finishing second 3 times in a row. Come on. We need to raise our standards. I have high standards. My standards won't be lowered. Now, I'm not saying that we need to be entitled to win every Premier League. No. And I know that some of you have said, we're challenging again. We're challenging again. 5 years. It's been 5 going on 6 years. If Arne Slot comes in and he does it in 1 season, then Mikel Arteta's job needs to be looked at. It needs to be looked at. Can he be the manager that's going to take us over the line? Serious questions need to be asked. Because, you know, people are going to ask these questions. If Arne Slot can do it in 1 year, how come Mikel Arteta ain't able to do it in 5 going on 6? Spending fortunes. 750 million to 800 million. Spending fortunes. And Arne Slot's done it in 1 season, spending peanuts. Those questions will have to be answered. Now, if Arsenal do somehow claw it back and Liverpool do capitulate and win the Premier League, Arsenal win the Premier League, or they win the Champions League, I'll be over the moon. Fantastic. Long time coming. Good. I'm happy. But if not, then serious questions need to be asked. And phenomenal win yesterday, but we need to calm down. We need to stay humble, have humility, and try and go on a run for the rest of the season. Now, transfers. Ollie Watkins looks like he got injured for Aston Villa this weekend. So, are Arsenal going to sign anyone? I've been looking at the transfer rumours and, Sky Sports News, TalkSport all day. It doesn't look like it. Now, I wasn't for the signing of Ollie Watkins. I wasn't for the signing of Matthias Tell. He's a good young player, but his potential. Arsenal need a difference maker. Arsenal need a difference maker, like an Osimhen, like a Victor Gyökeres. Now, like I've said, Arteta will not sign anyone that is going to, in any way, put at risk Havertz's place in the first team. Because we all know how much Arteta loves Havertz. And like I said, Havertz is a good player, but he's not the one that's going to fire Arsenal to any titles. It's not going to be with Havertz. He can't play in midfield. He does the false 9, he does the false 9 role pretty well, but Arsenal need a proper bagsman. And it looks like Arsenal ain't going to get one. I wasn't for the Ollie Watkins signing, and I wasn't for the Matthias Tell signing. I was all for Osimhen or Victor Gyökeres, maybe a Sesko, but definitely not Tell or Ollie Watkins. So with transfers, it looks like we're not going to get anyone, and that will be the excuse. Well, we tried to sign a striker, but no one was available. You can't get anyone in January, blah, blah, blah. And that will be the excuse that all of the Arteta acolytes will make come the end of the season if we fail. And if Arsenal do not win any silverware this season, it is failure. And that's just the facts. It is failure. Especially if Arne Slot comes in and wins the Premier League in his first season. So, a big game on Wednesday. The Carabao Cup, second leg, Newcastle versus Arsenal at St James's Park. Let's see if Arsenal can overturn the 2-0 deficit. Newcastle have been a little bit dodgy. I know they lost on the weekend, so maybe that will give Arsenal confidence that they can go there and smash them, maybe 3-0, 4-0. Get the goals and the result it will take to take us into the final. Oh, I would love that. I would absolutely love that if Arsenal could overturn that deficit and get us into a final. That would be absolutely fantastic. But that's a massive game on Wednesday, and I'm going to give my preview for that game tomorrow. So guys, all that good stuff, and I'll see you very soon for the next one. Peace.